Sing and Cook. My name is Chefharpalsingh Sokhi and I'm going to show you how to make sheer kurma. Now sheer kurma is an interesting dish. Basically, if you go to all Muslim households, probably all over India now people make it, especially if it's made during Ramadan period. Otherwise also I think you can indulge. There's nothing like you cannot, but especially made during Ramadan period and Eid. So to all people. And I am doing the sheer kurma. For this you require vermicelli, brown one, especially the brown ones are what is required, and the fine ones. Okay, so I've taken roughly about 100 grams of this. We've got ghee, saturated fat. Okay, this should be about a tablespoon of this just to saute. Sugar, I've got some sugar. I've got some caramelized bournvita. You can use brown sugar, but I've got some bournvita here. Generally it gives a good color, so you can avoid it if you want to. I've got some green cardamom powder here, and we've got some raisins in here. And the most important thing for a sheer kurma, these ones, okay, as we call them, sunflower seeds, chironji. Okay, this is the most important thing you need to have, and without this the sheer kurma is not complete. Okay, I've also got some assorted nuts which are chopped, pistachio, almonds, whatever you want to add. I've got some dried coconut. Bits of this gives a nice feeling, you know, and especially when you trim this, cut into thin slices, saute in ghee, add, beautiful. And of course, full fat cream milk, cannot forget this. So here begins the process. So about 1 tablespoon of ghee. While the ghee melts, quickly chop the coconut. Not too much, I'm taking a very thin slice, so tablespoon of chopped coconut would be good enough. There you go. So this is good enough. So roughly about as the ghee melts, 1 tablespoon of the chironji, 1 tablespoon of assorted nuts, coconut, raisins 1 tablespoon. Saute this until the raisins puff up, and now time to add the sevai. Reduce the flame. What I'm cooking is good enough for a family of 6, I would say, because you get bowlfuls of it. And the good thing is, when you cook this, everybody loves it. Whether you cook it on all occasions, not necessarily during auspicious months only. And there have been a lot of requests from people actually, to show how to make sevai. So I'll saute this for some time. Gives a nice taste when you saute in ghee. As you start getting a great flavor and you see the color of sevai changing, that's the time you need to add the milk. So 100 grams sevai means roughly about 1 liter of full fat cream milk will go in this. Now bring this to a boil and allow to cook until the vermicelli becomes nice and soft. This should take about 12 to 15 minutes. Sheer kurma is generally not thick, unlike what mostly people in North India make. When they cook sevai, it is generally thick, but sheer kurma is never thick. It's nice and watery, and you get that slurpy feeling, but it's got a great taste, you know, the nuts, the coconut, they all add great taste. After boiling for about 12 to 15 minutes, half a teaspoon of green cardamom powder. You have options. You can either mix this cardamom with some milk, boiling milk, and then add, so that you don't get lumps. The lumps can be always broken. You know, they can be mixed easily. Just ensure that you find something, just mix it up well. So this was an essential thing. Now to this, finally, 5 tablespoons of sugar. Sugar is something which I leave it to you, is what I've put. I've kept sugar to just about the right quantity, not too sweet. Mix it up well. Now the last 2 ingredients are something which are optional. So I've got some saffron here, a few strands of saffron. This is something which is optional. You can add, you can avoid also. And just about a tablespoon of bournvita. Now this actually what it does, it gives a nice caramel color and gives a nice caramel feeling. There you see, the color suddenly becomes beautiful. The saffron also adds a lot of essence and flavor and also adds in a little bit of its color. So that's it, and the sheer korma is ready. Now to serve, I've got some beautiful bowls. This is generally eaten cold, okay? So you need to chill this up and then eat. That's when you'll enjoy the sheer korma. Now that's the sheer korma for you, for all occasions and especially for this auspicious month. So beautiful thing. I personally love it, and you must chill this and eat. That's when you enjoy the maximum, but I can't wait. Amazing. Nice and soft vermicelli, that little bournvita which adds the caramel flavor to it. Amazing. More recipes coming up. Keep watching me on Sing and Cook.